Well, it's 3:30, and my 1 o'clock delivery of gravel just got here. So we'll see how this goes. It's okay. It just messed up my entire afternoon. But I think he had some kind of trouble. That's the actual owner bringing the gravel to me because it's been so late. So I gotta admire that. Oh, mop fell down. I had to mop around the pond a little bit. So there we go. Perfect. Cool. That looks like more than the other load. I think it is. All right. I won't tell you what Sean calls those. I think this machine could be just about perfect. I didn't really know what I was getting, but we're going to hit this pile back here. We're going to do that last, because the whole point is to not have any mud over here anymore. I just cleaned some mud out of my shoes this morning. So I'm going to sort of set up here and dump some gravel there and just try to make a nice passageway, a place to park. So there it is down there. We'll look at it in a second. Let me get this stuff in some kind of apple pie order here. It's might windy up here sometimes. See, told you. Okay, it's 9:47 a.m. I have just walked out to this for the first time. This is our little friend here today. Let's look and see how many hours are on this thing. Yeah. 86 hours. Boy, it's brand new. Hardly broken in. So whatever this thing is. Oh, yeah, I got to go get my noise abatement. I forgot that. I know right where some is. I'll go get my good stuff. So, pretty cool. Okay. Pretty simple to operate. Hang on. I need both hands for this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I spent a couple hours on it. I've been inside for a while because that little thing beats you to death. But it's a little squirrely, I would say, too. You can't, it feels like it's going to tip over on you sometimes. But that's okay. Well, I got my little lump filled in right there, so I don't have to get my feet wet when I go down to the barn. I'm not going to fill in that trench. It's just not accurate enough. But let's take a look at what I did. So there you go. That's pretty doggone nice. Little hard rake there, and you think I've got it made. And at least the mud is underneath and done. I'm going to start filling the pond again. I took a couple of hits at this. I guess what I'm going to do is just try to run it down to the edge of the woods. I don't think I can spread this stuff out real easy. That's going to be a lot of time. But that's okay. I got it all day. But I got to tell you, man, it just beat me to death. So I feel good about it. And I feel like that's windy. Yeah, I couldn't wear my big hat because it's too windy. Kept blowing off my head. And I'll be able to dress up around the edge of the pond. That's going to look nice. And there goes Martin. And I've got another little thing I'm going to do today. I'm going to make a little bird bath thing out of a... What's down there? Getting a whooping. What? Dang. I wonder what they're doing down there. Okay, it don't matter to me. All right, let's go get some hot glue, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. That's not related to this. So, more on the bird bath thing in just a minute on a different video. Okay, let me get the water hooked up. That's right. Okay, well there's the head ombre of the hummingbird feeder. So anyway, gosh, I'm so tired. Well, I was going to show what it looked like from in here before I even rake it. So that looks pretty good. And I just can't wait to make it look good around here. So I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, it's pretty even, pretty thick. I think it's thicker than I thought it was going to be, so I think it'll be drier. But I also believe, oh, there he went. I also believe that that's just going to make it just so much nicer. House is going to be nicer without all the muddy little Sean stones in here. That'll make it a whole lot nicer. So, all right, let's move to the other video. Well, it's 4:15. I gotta go work on the mud pile there. They've been over here feeding like crazy, but they are not even giving this a second look. So we'll see what happens later. Just be patient. Yeah, they hadn't done anything with it. So, all right, I'm gonna figure out a way to make it come into the house like I do lots of things. I'm real big on drilling holes in houses and making stuff work like that. See, there he is. Oh, that's a female, I think. Unless they just fly right away from it. It doesn't make a lot of noise. The water fountain or the watering device. And they say they're drawn to water noises. Well, I got a big water noise out there now filling the pond. So the other thing about the pond is it's not running water all down the driveway. So maybe I got the pond in order. Well, let's see what she does. Come on, baby. Nope. Not a thing. Flew. Oop. Well, here's another one. Maybe he'll just think that's a she too. I don't know. The more colorful, I think when they got the ruby throats, that's the male, but I don't know. Just a hummingbird. Maybe it'll just plop right on into the bath. And nope. There it sits. Well, we'll see. We'll see later, I guess. I'm about to connect the dots out there on the pond. 5 o'clock. We're going to hopefully move this pile of mud. I don't think I'm gonna, it'd probably take me days to rake that out, so I'm gonna probably just end it with it looking like that. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. The pond is filling. It's not leaking very much, or I think it's just pressing water out of the bottom of it. So let's see if we can get rid of most of this anyway and get it down at the edge of the woods or something. I don't know. Let's give her a try. That's quite a mound. Maybe if I get it down far enough, I'll just spread it out. I got to move that cone, and I'm going to fill that up and get rid of that cone where that valve was. That now is useless. Okay, let's get started. It's a little shady back here, so I don't know, am I gonna wait a little longer? I don't think so. Let's see what it's like. I'm getting there. Oh, kitty cat. So one of the things you got to do is, as you can tell, it's dark. I've just filled it up with some diesel, and it's 94%, so I feel good about that. I don't know what the red or inches, I just noticed that. But machine did pretty good. I hosed it off, and I hope it's clean enough for them and everything, but kind of dangerous, I would say. You got to be careful with the thing. It'll tip right over on you. But let's go see what I did. There's your pretty moon. Ain't it pretty? Alright, well, let's see what happened today. I think I spent 7 hours on the thing, so I'm about beat. I got that job tomorrow. So there's my froggies. Well, there's my, see the gravel? And I'll get a hard rake out here tomorrow, and no more muddy. That ain't too bad for a novice like me. So I'll be able to scrape that out pretty easy. I wonder how easy it is. Got a rake right here, I think. But you want to get to it quick, because I'm just curious to see how hard it is to deal with. Well, that ain't too bad. Oh, I guess I'm still on super fine there, sorry. Oh, how many of us YouTubers do that? I talked to somebody today and they said I ought to go on TikTok. I ain't gonna be doing that. I've heard that a couple of times. So, I don't know. Okay. Well, I don't have the strength to do it anyway. Well, let's always put your rakes like that. Don't want to look like Tom and Jerry now, do you? So we're going to turn that off. I'm going to turn this on. And my pond is almost complete. Everything's happening at the same time. And there's no more water running down there much. So it didn't go down that much. Okay, good. Alright, so there's that. Well, let's go look at Mount Windhaven. I was out of daylight, I was out of fuel, I was out of energy and everything else. I think I did the best I could with the time I had, because see, it's just pitch black now. I might can knock, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's coal. So that's all that's left of that big mountain that was there. And I think I can sort of knock that over, and that'll be fine. There's a septic tank right underneath there, so I didn't want to get too obtuse. So I just spread it out best I could with the time I had allotted. I don't like working in the direct sun. I probably could have done more if I could stand that. But Mount Windhaven is now Mount, like just a little molehill Windhaven. All right, well, that's all I got. The only thing else I got is a little touch of brandy, and I got my timer set so I don't go too long. Oh, there's lightning bugs. I don't know if anybody took a bath in my hummingbird feeder, but that's okay. So give us a moony thumbs up and subscribe. And dadgummit, I think I'm gonna go in. Y'all have a nice evening, and I appreciate y'all spending time with me. So I'm gonna kick my shoes off and set a spell. Okay. All right. Good night, guys. Y'all take care of yourselves, and we'll hang our head up. Okay. Good night.